Right, welcome back to Absolute Speed and stage 5, which is Absolute Speed round 3 for reasons. And we're at Mount Panorama, the Bathurst track. And yeah, this is pretty simple because, check it out, we have a nice big area to shortcut here. There's a bot in my way, so yeah, let's just take some evasive action there. I'm fully upgraded and way faster than I need to be, so the bots are really getting in the way and just being annoying and troublesome. And I've done no bot slowing. Well, I haven't deliberately tried to. I've been driving like an idiot in the last 4 stages. It was early Sunday morning. And yeah, this event, pretty simple. This particular race, just do your drafting, get behind someone, draft, and then get in front and get pushed for 20 seconds. So yeah, pretty simple to do. I found it a bit difficult to stay behind these bots because they are super slow. So you can see I'm like going and backing off and going again and backing off and then catching up too much. This is a little bit tricky. What I wanted to do is kind of hang out behind this guy, and then as we're coming up to the straight here, we're going to go around the hairpin onto the straight, and I wanted him to push me here because we have a nice long straight, and I'm gone. He's just like, why are you so slow? I'm waiting for him. He caught me right at the end of the straight. I only got 5 seconds of being pushed. I was like, oh my goodness. So, but it's okay. There's 2 laps. So again, I'm gonna stick in behind this fella, and maybe he'll push me. And now for turn 1 here, gonna have to really slow down, really to a crawl. And look at that, I'm not in the draft. Push me, man. That's insane. You probably won't have those kinds of troubles if you are driving around with no upgrades on. As you can see, this is why I say, like, being fully upgraded, I wish there was a way I could take the upgrades off the car. Not lose them forever, just take them off, store them in the garage somewhere, and then do the event without any upgrades, and then put all the upgrades back on without costing any currency. That would have been a nice option. But yeah, I've got the car. I won the car. I've got it fully upgraded, and yeah, well, I'll just have to deal with it. So yeah, if this video shows you anything, it's how that needs to be a feature in the game. For future reference, like, be able to take the upgrades off and put them back on at like no charge. Right, we finally got 20 seconds. It was almost a whole lap. But yeah, managed to drive slowly enough to get pushed for 20 seconds. And we'll take the shortcut here. I really have other things to do while I was busy doing this. And yeah, so I was just moving through it quickly. There we go. That's that one. There was one race that messed me around here at Mount Panorama. Okay, now we're back doing non-real racing where the safety car should be out, but it won't be out. And again, there's accidents happening on the track, but this one starts us off in first place. So I thought, yeah, cool. We have to finish our lap underneath a certain time. So that's fine. Just drive fast. There's broken down cars on the track. There's one. So he wasn't really on the driving line. And that's cool as long as they're not on the driving line. We're in first place, so there's no bots ahead of us causing chaos by crashing into and bouncing off of those standing still cars. So, but again, I mean, this would be a safety car. Even the year this game came out, which I think was like 2013, now we're lapping people. But yeah, even in 2013, this would have been a safety car. When a car is stopped on the track, blocking the track, safety car, immediately. But still, I mean, this is real racing. But this gets a bit tricky now that there's back markers. So look at this for a shortcut. Oh my goodness, that is some grass cutting. I took shortcuts, yes, because I had so much trouble with the event at Daytona that I just didn't want to risk anything. So I was taking shortcuts and stuff. This one I didn't have to do a number of times. This one I did it once, and I did it first time. It was much simpler than the event at Daytona, and I think that's because you start in first place. You do catch up to the lap traffic. See, now I'm taking this corner a bit slowly because I know that guy's there, so I'm hugging the inside. And like, yeah, you just see this and you go, oh, here's a tricky situation. There's two cars. We're heading into sort of the trickier bit of the track. But just chill out. I mean, take your time, get past them nice and smooth. We are on the clock. We do have to complete our lap in under a certain time. But if you crash into those guys, you won't be completing the lap under a certain time anyway. So it's better to just look at that. Look at that. See, I knew that guy was standing still on the right-hand side. So I was desperate to go left. And then that guy just pulled out. There's another one just standing still on the left. Strange event, but or strange race, but you're allowed to go off track and things like that. So you can see I'm winning this race by 2 kilometers. So winning's not a problem. I think it was 1 minute 30, and I clipped it at 1:29. I took the finger off the accelerator and then remembered, oh crap, I'm supposed to be doing it in under a lap time, and I knew, jeez, Sunday mornings, man, they can get a bit rough. Right, this is one of the fun type of races. You got to go the wrong way around the track and cross the start-finish line before your opponent does. And this took me 2 goes, so this is my second run at it. I did it once, and you sort of figure out where you need to brake and turn, and there's no reverse tracks in this game. And you don't drive around Monza the wrong way around, but yeah, I was just I messed up the Parabolica the first time, going the wrong way around Parabolica. I messed it up completely, and that made me fail by, it must have been a few meters. So I didn't crash into the dude when he's coming through there on his lap, but yeah, I caught him in the Lesmos, so, and then went off track. Oh goodness. But yeah, I'm shortcutting these chicanes, just grass cutter right through there, no problem. And then the Cova Grand, this corner tightens up at the end a lot more than you think, and then on the brakes and cut this chicane, and then you're on the start-finish straight, and he's nowhere in sight, so yeah, this should be done quite simply. Yeah, he's nowhere near us. And then we have a nice accident at the end. Cool. I like those type of races. Those are a bit fun. Also not very realistic, but quite fun. Right, we have to finish. This was interesting. Finish lap 1 in 10th place, lap 2 in 5th place, and then you have to finish the race in the top 3. This is another one I had to do over and over and over and over again, because these cars bunch up so much, because there's all slower cars in front and fast cars behind them. So what I did eventually was got to 12th place there and just knocked 2 cars back. So this buys me a bit of a gap. Now I'm in 10th place, I could just hang out here. And I've got a bit of a gap behind me, because what was happening is a whole bunch of cars were coming up and overtaking each other and crashing into each other and doing all kinds of just nonsense. And every time I overtook the 10th place car because there was a faster car coming up. Like this dude behind us now. It's a faster car. He's catching. It's faster than this Lambo in front of us. So I was like, okay, I'll let him through and then we'll both overtake the Lambo. If that wouldn't happen, there'd be a whole bunch of cars behind him and you end up in 11th or 12th. It's so difficult to finish 10th. It was, I don't know, it was just, maybe because of being fully upgraded, I don't know why. It was just, I did this over and over again. It was like 346,000 times I did this. And also this kind of thing, you see now I've nudged him. Now this guy goes past. Luckily, there was no big gaggle of cars behind. So, because these guys are so freaking slow, that staying behind them is like impossible. I wish I could take upgrades off the car. Really. Okay, so there I finally got a lap done where I'm in 10th place. Now, we've got to get up to 5th. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. We'll breeze past this Porsche, who's faster than the Lambo, somehow, but I don't know. I can't explain that. It's just weird. But anyway, here we go. We're catching up to the next sort of bunch of cars, and I was kind of hoping that they wouldn't be all bunched together because it makes it really difficult to finish in the exact position. Like if it was finished in the top 10, in the top 5, that would have been a bit better. But to finish in exactly 10th was a bit tricky because of just eventually, I think with this race, I just got a decent bot order. Because here they're not really in a big, like a big bunch of cars. They're sort of, because they were still on lap 2 in other tries, they were all in a big bunch and there were faster cars trying to come through. So we go 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so now I'm in 5th. So just hang out here. This is cool. There's 3 cars ahead of me. I've got 1 lap to overtake those 3 cars. I'm in the top 3. The event is done. Thank goodness, because this was it was such a mission. But eventually, I think I just got the right order of bots or something. Because wow, it was difficult to stay in 10th place. It's another unrealistic thing. Like no team manager is ever going to tell his driver to no, just stay in 10th, unless he wants his other driver to like win so that you lose the championship or something. I don't know. Maybe like Vettel and Webber in 2010. But it's not. It just doesn't make sense that you'd have to stay in 10th and then stay in 5th and then just go win the race. Go, it was frustratingly difficult. This it's one of those. Sometimes you get a race where I'm fully upgraded, I can just blast past all these guys. Oh no, wait, you're not allowed to. And then being fully upgraded comes back to bite you in the ass. It's not great. So yeah, this one took a lot of tries. But at least it's not completely weird like the previous event. Was it with the Atura GT4? One of the ones we just did recently. Oh my goodness. It's like the explanation is like almost in a foreign freaking language. At least this was very clear. Be 10th, be 5th, finish in the top 3. Which you did. Once I didn't push in this race at all because I just had to stay where I was, and then by the time the last lap came along, you could see the faster guy was way out in front. So thankfully that he wasn't one of the slower guys holding up all the others, which made things extremely difficult. So yeah, just if you're battling there, quit and retry. Shuffle up the bot order. Right, this one's pretty simple. All we have to do is win. That's more like it. Yeah, a race where you don't have to mess about or anything. You just go and win. What a relief. And again, we start a bit further back. The cars are in formation on lap 0, and then now they're going back to the normal driving line, and they're still pretty slow. If you do bot slowing in the previous stages and that, do your bot management techniques and that, you'll simply easily blast past these guys. And if you don't, you can always shortcut because you can go off track, you can take damage, so you can wall ride, you can do all sorts of things. And yeah, this shouldn't be very difficult at all. I think I finished this race quite far in the lead, and I think I caught up to the guys quite quickly as well. So now I'm behind this. This is the only thing about this track, is that these bots slow down so much for this section. So thanks for that. Now I'm damaged. So that will affect the handling and the top speed and acceleration a bit, but it's not a big problem. We're up to 7th on the back straight, and again, look how slow, and there's a big gaggle of cars, and we take a shortcut, we're in 4th. So if you're struggling, that's why you can do this event without putting any upgrades on, because there's not a lot of races where they tell you no off track. So there's a lot of shortcuts you can take. Instead of wasting your currency on trying to win this car, you can win it without spending any currency by taking shortcuts. And anytime you can do anything in this game to save currency, you got to do it. And I mean, yeah, to get this car, 1,200 gold, you have to. You have to get it in this event. You just have to, because you don't want to spend 1,200 gold. That's so much racing and so many endless endurance races to get that much. It's, yeah, I don't know. Don't want to end up doing that. Right, coming up to the slower part of the track, and I'm going quite slowly too, but still overtaking the Porsche, and we're through into the lead. So yeah, I mean, no problem. If you're not in the lead by this point, just be close-ish, sort of close, because you can just take a shortcut here and breeze right through. Like I went from 7th to 4th in that. Simple as that. Try and keep it on the road when you get back on. Don't drive as sloppy as me. At least I've got this early Sunday morning excuse. And there we go, across the line. So I didn't win the car because I already own the car, but yeah, it was a fun event to do again. Complete, and there's our rewards and total rewards. Great. Until the next one, guys, have a good time all the time. Cheers.